Just about the gayest couple in detective fiction are Nora
And
and
welcome
Nick Charles.
back
Nick
to
Charles
Fallout
is
New
really
Vegas.
the detective,
If you're
but Nora makes a
wondering
beautiful and able assistant.
why I cut the
You'll hear all
video
about the
there,
Charles family
it's
when you listen to the
because
adventures
my
of the
computer's
Thin
just
Man
locked up for
every
a good
Friday
10
beginning
seconds or so,
January 8th over
which
this
is
station
really
at
scary
8:30
when
p.m.
it
Eastern
happens.
Wartime. And for the
Hopefully it
Pacific
won't happen
Time
again,
Zone
but
at
yeah,
9:30 p.m.
I ran all the
Pacific
way
Wartime.
from the cemetery up there, and I think that cross might be what we're looking for. I think that's the memorial we were directed to. So if I remember correctly, his car sort of crashed somewhere near the memorial. This could be it. I wonder what this is.
Tonight, Columbia brings you as guest stars.
Is that like a train or something?
The movie lots of Hollywood.
Oh, it's just a random shack.
Mr. Lesser Landy and Mr. George Coloris.
We'll have a look
They are
inside
here to
anyways.
spend with us a half hour of suspense. Suspense is
So we're
compounded
looking
of
for, like,
mystery and suspicion
I don't even
and
know what they
dangerous
call it, like
adventure.
some data
In
thing.
this series of stories calculated to intrigue you, to stir your nerves.
I'm actually
to
really
offer you a
paranoid
precarious situation
about
and then
bringing up my Pip-Boy
hold the
again.
solution until
It
the
seems to
last
really,
possible
really lag when I
Tonight,
bring
for
up my
instance,
Pip-Boy. It might be because of the
Landy plays for
Radius
us an agreeable young
mod.
lady
Maybe
who's on the trail of
that
some
that
hot
redesign
money.
just sort of
And Mr. Coloris plays for us a disagreeable young
taxes
man who
my
may
computer
or may
quite a
not
lot.
know more about the money than he says. We trust that with this tale we shall keep you in suspense.
No, I don't see anything here.
For Suspense tonight, CBS presents Alyssa Landy and
Yeah,
George
this
Coloris
isn't the right
in
place,
Nothing
so...
Up My Sleeve by John
Oh,
Dixon
golf
Carr.
club, I'll take that. Guess we just head back out. So I guess we're on the lookout for a vehicle of some sort.
It's New Year's Eve, remember? Times Square is celebrating. The fiery lights flash no longer.
I don't actually think I've
Crowds
been
are
here
the same. Thronging, jostling, singing, drowning
before
out a
in this
voice at the
playthrough.
street corner when it says,
Fatal gunpowder, let you make ya. Read all about it. Fatal gunpowder, let you make ya. Read all about it.
but would that cry perhaps reach
Just a
as far
rad
as a
scorpion.
large and sedate
Nothing
country
major.
house some 20 miles from New York? Out
Ah,
there, the
I
earth
think I
is
see a
sealed up
car
with
over
snow.
there.
The
Oh
white
no,
pillars
actually,
of the
a
house
duffel
rise up
bag.
high and ghostly
Is this
against
it?
showing no outward light. A lonely house, this mansion in Fir Woods.
Just the place for a
Plasma
murder, I've
pistol.
always said.
No, I don't think it's that.
These Rouse are a funny lot.
And alone in that house tonight, apparently alone,
You should
is
be
a
getting
man
close though.
practicing shots in a billiard room. A
Oh no, I
long
thought that little
candle
rock
at
there
the
was a
back of the house.
car.
Now look at Mr.
Yeah, I'm just
Derrick
seeing things.
as tall and lean and well tailored as ever. Many people don't like him. He's a
Oh, where
little
could it
too
be?
supercilious, a little too short of himself, too suggestive of the lifted lips and the glazed
I think I'm
eyes.
just going to spend the majority of
There
this
he
playthrough.
stands in the billiard room, under the
Oh.
snow-covered skylight, leaning over the green cloth under
Oh yeah, I don't have my
brilliant
shovel
light.
anymore, but yeah, it looks like that might be it.
Just a moment, please.
Come on, please be the right one.
Ah, good shot. Yes, come in.
Is there anything in
Excuse me,
here?
Mr. Rouse.
Oh, not at all. Hey, but aren't you Miss...
I'm Dorothy Dale, your aunt's social secretary.
No, nothing
Surely
in
you
the
remember
truck.
that.
Oh, of course,
Yeah, it said
of
they got
course.
rear-ended.
Forgive me for forgetting
Yeah,
your
a duffel
name.
bag in here. This is,
You
yeah, this is it.
surprised me, Dorothy.
Yes, I thought I
Ooh, we
surprised
actually
you.
managed
No,
it by
I mean,
ourselves,
you surprised me
which
by
is
being in the house
pretty
at all.
good.
Why?
Why? Well, this is New Year's Eve. Shouldn't you be out getting drunk and
Yeah,
blowing
looks like he didn't
cardboard
manage to get the
horns
job
and
done.
doing the other
So I guess we'll
fantastic
do it
things
for
that
him.
people do?
I haven't much heart for that tonight.
Back to Helios
Please,
1 we
Don't
go.
become emotional, Dorothy. I detest emotion. If you're shivering,
I
go
still don't
by
know
the
how they're
radiator.
going to take
Mr.
out that
Ross,
pylon
may I ask
route.
you
I
a
mean,
question?
do you literally just
Did you ever feel sick at heart?
set
Physically
the
sick, I mean, so that your insides
explosive
turned
under
over
it and then
you couldn't
just
get your breath and...
boom?
Did you?
I have no idea.
No, I can't say I did. May I move you aside?
That'd be quite
Just a
cool.
moment?
That'd be quite cool if you actually had
Thank you.
a set piece like that
Not bad.
implemented in
Can't
the
you guess
game.
why I came here to see you tonight?
No.
Because I'm in terrible trouble, Mr. Rolfe. Desperate trouble. And I think you can help me.
I can help you. How?
For one thing, you're making quite a name
Yeah, I
for
was
yourself as
kind
a
of
lawyer.
disappointed at how
Yes, that's what others have told
Fallout
me.
New
For another
Vegas
thing-
doesn't really have,
Do you know a man named
so
Sharp
far
Morgan?
anyways, it doesn't have like a huge,
Sharp,
giant,
you say?
set piece like
Sharp Morgan.
the Megaton
No,
atom
I'm
bomb.
Sure, I've never heard
I mean,
that
that
name
was
before.
just,
You ought to know
that was
him.
just so
He's a little
cool.
dark-faced
I remember
man
the
with
first,
most of
I
his
mean, I
bullets
tried
cut
it
away in a
anyways,
knife fight,
even
so
though
that
I
you
was
can see all
playing a
his teeth.
good karma
That's why they call him
character.
Sharp.
Oh, he sounds like an unpleasant looking
I tried it
person.
anyways
He is,
just
or
to,
was, a ghastly looking
you know,
person.
just to see what
You don't
happens,
know
and
him?
yeah,
He's not a
it's
client
worth
of yours?
worth a go, even if you
I
are,
don't believe you.
Just
not
a
an
moment,
evil character.
Dorothy Dale.
Yeah, let's
I
install this
must put down the
database.
cue and say a few words myself.
Please
What
do.
happens
I
now?
don't want to be offensive to you, but it seems to me
You
that
like-
for a paid employee of my aunt, practically a servant, you are taking a great
Okay,
deal on
yeah,
yourself.
If you're
fabricate
trying to
nano
hurt me that way,
cartridge.
you're succeeding. Go ahead.
You
Oh,
come
look
to
at
me
that.
11 o'clock at night. You come rushing into this
Now
billiard
that
room.
is cool.
Observe, I call it a billiard room. So this is actually a pool table.
All that
Just
for
as
one
everything in
nano
life gets
cartridge.
its wrong
Can we
name.
make
I
more?
entirely agree
Yes, but you agree about what?
that
it's
everything
on
gets
cooldown.
its wrong name. Honest men are called thieves, and
I don't know if
thieves are
that
called
thing
honest men.
resets after a couple of days or what,
I can explain it very easily.
but I think one
I'm
should
engaged
do
to
it
be
for
married
now.
to Jerry
So
Winston.
right now we have to
Well,
actually build the
Don't say
thing.
you don't know who Jerry
Luckily,
Winston is. He was
Ravidi.
in college with you.
I played on our extremely second-rate baseball team with him. Yes.
You never liked him,
So,
did you?
oh my
Liked
god, we
him?
still need an egg
I'm
timer.
afraid
Where
I've never
am I gonna get an egg
Jerry
timer
Winston
from?
works at City and Provincial Bank on 51st
Now that's just
Street.
cruel.
He's a teller there. Does that mean anything to you?
No, you see, it's not my
I mean,
bank.
I was at the City
I
and
remember
Provincial
seeing them
Bank yesterday
before,
afternoon.
but not
Yesterday
here.
afternoon, Mr. Rolfe, just before
Actually, they
closing
could be
time.
here, but
It was a dark
but they're
day,
not
the
exactly
lights were
that
on.
common.
There weren't many people in that big marble hall.
I mean, if
I
it was
went up to
like,
Jerry's
if it was
window
as
and
common as, you know,
called.
tin cans, then fine. Yeah, it would be nice if I actually dropped the egg timer
check for
around
$1
here
million?
somewhere.
Hello, Dolly.
Hello, Jerry. You glad to see me?
I am not pleased to see you here, Dolly. I'm never pleased to see you here.
And why not?
Oh
I
man.
can't make love to you. Can you imagine anybody making love in a bank?
Oh, we might sneak into the president's
Wow, we're
office.
really gonna spend all
In
this
fact,
time
I've
trying to
dreamed of
find an
holding a
egg
party
timer.
there. But it'll never happen unless I'm fired, which is
That
very
they give you
likely.
like every single
Sometimes I wish you
crafting
weren't so
component
easygoing.
except from the egg
You're going
timer.
with the bank's money, Dolly. Otherwise,
Honestly, I
I'd
have
be
no
shoving
idea
it
where
out
to
to you
look
through the window
for
in double
that.
handfuls like this.
Jerry, for heaven's sake, no.
It's just
They
some
state
random
your
thing that
business
we have to pick
A
up
convict in the next
on
cage
the
is
way
watching
to
us
somewhere
already.
else.
I want to cash a check. Here it is. $20. That is, if my account can stand it.
Yes, I think we can manage that.
Yeah, good quest
have
design would
Doesn't
tell you
matter
that,
anyway.
you know, if I designed the mod, I would put
Look over
an
there.
egg timer in that room there, so you don't have
Look
to
there by
go
that marble table with
all the
pins
way
and
around
ink
the
on it.
wasteland just
The little man with no upper lip to his
searching
mouth,
for the
nor his
damn thing,
teeth
because that's not going to
showing.
happen. You're not going to deliberately find an egg timer. It's just going to come up,
Carrying something like a
you know, in
violin
random
case.
places.
Hold on. I've seen that fellow someplace before.
Of course you have. Don't you remember where?
It was...
It was out of Mr. Rolfe's house in the country when you came to visit
So
me.
yeah, I
last
might have to
Sunday.
cut the video
Man
again
with the teeth and
because I
fried
don't
by the
have
moon
an egg
coming out of the
timer
porch as we were going in.
at the
Wait a minute,
moment.
Dolly.
I don't even think I have one back at
What
Novak,
is it?
which is even more
Some
annoying.
very funny-looking customers in this bank right
I've
now.
not actually been here before.
Where?
A
Mr. Wallace's
basketball.
window. At Mr. Robinson's window. And up by the guard at the front door.
They don't seem to
Yeah, it
make
looks
any
like I missed
sound.
this place
As though they all wore rubber-soled shoes.
when I
Jerry,
first
something's gonna happen.
I
arrived
know
here.
it is. Unless I can get off this stool...
There's a skill book as well.
Just to call your attention, folks. Just to call your attention. Now, just stand where you are, all of you. Nobody will get hurt.
Darling, I'm
Yeah, let's
scared.
use that
What's
skill
wrong?
book.
I don't dare turn around. The man with
Get our medicine up.
We don't want any funny business about alarm bells, see?
So yeah,
One
no
of the
luck
boys is
here.
already gone behind to take up the
I am
collection.
gonna cut the video here
Stay
and
where
we'll
you
be
are, that's all you
back.
gotta do.
Yeah, when I'm back, I mean. I will probably have the egg timer with me.
With a nice mahogany desk and a
So,
plate with his
bye for
name
now.
on it, who says we can't get away with it. That's yours.
And welcome back.
What's in the
Well,
order, so we can't get away
If you're wondering how to find an egg timer, this is how. Player.add item.
Somebody over there. Oh, it's you, kid.
Move to one side of the window, Dolly. Move to one side of the window.
Don't worry, kid. I ain't gonna hurt
See
you.
if this is the right one.
Not a bit of it. Thanks for helping us. You'll get your cut later.
What do you mean, my cut?
That's what I said. You'll get your share when we divvy up.
But I don't know anything
Ah,
about this.
crap.
Kid, we'll take care of you.
I tell you, I don't know anything
Oh,
about
something's
this.
gone wrong. Oh, I know why. Ta-da! An egg timer.
6 ball in the end.
Just magicked out of nowhere.
Got it.
Are you
Boy,
listening,
does that
Mr.
feel
Ross?
good.
This Shark Morgan must have been quite a fool. I grant you that.
He was a fool. He must have been crazy.
For the dynamite,
They've held Jerry
yeah,
at
as for the
police
dynamite,
headquarters
we'll
just the same.
see
No,
if
that's
Cliff
very
has any.
unfortunate
If
if
not,
he
I can always
You
head
know
back
he's
to my
innocent.
I'm afraid I don't know
my
anything about
room.
it.
Don't you even know what happened today?
I've
Welcome
plenty
Haven't you read
back
the
there.
newspaper?
No.
The
So
police trapped that
dynamite.
whole gang in a Long Island farmhouse. There was a gunfight.
Ah, he has plenty.
So. Oh, no casualties, I hope.
You
Holy crap, 25
I'm
caps.
again, Dorothy,
Wow, you know how to
don't
rip
be
people off, don't
emotional. I
you?
detest emotion.
The
I can
whole
only
gang
sell
was
them for
killed,
like
every last
10.
one of them, including Sharp Morgan.
Or something
So
like
there's
that.
nobody to talk, nobody to tell. But
It's a ridiculous margin.
As you were saying,
they didn't find the money.
But
what
we'll
money?
take it.
Stolen money. $88,000
let's
taken from
craft
that
the
bank.
thing.
And yet the police can't find a
Whoops.
cent of it. Shall I tell you why, Mr. Ross? Because it was passed on to somebody else for safekeeping.
Oh, passed on to somebody else.
So yeah, the
That's what I
second
said.
time I've ever had
Well,
to
perhaps your friend Jerry Winton could tell
use
us where
console
it is.
commands. The
That's what the
first
police
being
Oh, can you
I actually
imagine
had
what he's
to
going through tonight?
Oh, it's not a pleasant way to
skip
spend
part of
New
the
Year's
Russell
Eve, I
quest
admit.
because
Excuse me.
it just
But
broke
after
the game
all,
pretty
the late
much.
Shark Morgan did accuse Winton. Now, if he isn't guilty,
yeah.
why should Morgan accuse him?
Now we
Meanness.
have, I don't even know, is that a quest
I
item or is
don't
that actually
understand.
a weapon you can
Meanness,
equip?
the sort of meanness
Yeah, you
that
can
some
actually
people call a
equip
sense of
this.
humor. Morgan saw Jerry
No
in
idea
his
how you're meant
house.
to use
Oh,
it.
be careful,
on
young
the
lady. That's an actionable
pylon.
statement.
I've already made it to the police, thanks.
Oh, and did they believe you?
No.
They're a very intelligent crowd down
Yeah,
at
this
Central
is,
Street. And after all, your story isn't very credible.
Why
Huh?
not?
I don't know, I might need to
Sharp
check the
Morgan
notes
sees your
for
friend
that.
Winton, sees him for perhaps 10 seconds coming out of this house, and then accuses him of complicity in a bank robbery. Now, is that very likely?
Yes, very likely. If somebody put
Yeah,
him
let's
up
have a
to it.
look.
Again, I don't understand.
Somebody deliberately told Morgan to accuse Jerry and get him into as much trouble as possible.
Scroll down to the
Tell me,
bottom,
Mr. Ross, why do you dislike Jerry so
hit
much?
craft it.
You know, now that you mention that fellow, I can recall who he is.
Thanks
Once
for
the device is
condescending
activated,
to-
detonating
Yes,
it
indeed.
under the
Why,
pylon
He
should
was the man in our
guarantee
class voted most
impressive
likely to
results.
succeed. Now, let's see. Where did you say he is tonight?
He's just where you put him.
You know, you're trying my patience to the very limit.
Guess
you
it's
know.
And
just
out in a Long
simply
Island farmhouse,
place the
there are
thing
5
under the
bodies full of
pylon
bullet holes.
and
5
blow it
men
up.
who'll never speak again. And
Oh
somewhere else,
shit!
maybe not very far from
Run!
here, is the man who engineered the whole
We're gonna get
robbery.
blown up.
Planned it and staged it and got his accomplices
I want to
killed.
see this.
Goodness, he must have supernatural.
Oh
powers.
yeah!
No witnesses,
Look at
nobody
that.
to testify. Oh, if I could only find the money.
$88,000.
That is so cool.
If I could only
If only
find the
New,
money
if
and
only
prove
Fallout
who'd
New
done it and
Vegas
prove Jerry innocent
had
and just
stuff
for
like
one
that
second
happen.
get past
Imagine
that
that
memory.
made that
What
whole
much
journey
of
worth
yours
it,
is
in my
driving?
opinion. Explosions and shit.
No. No, nothing.
And I
You've been
think that's our
following me
payment
round the
and
table.
the instructions for our
Have you
next
been looking
task.
at something?
Only admiring
So-
your billiard room, that's all.
Yeah,
Oh,
before we do
You
that
haven't been
though,
looking at the
I think
suitcase,
this will do
instance.
for
well, a suitcase.
this part of
Over
the
on the bench
playthrough.
under the Q rack. And the
I'm actually
suitcase
kind of
contains
excited for the next
legal
part now.
papers.
I
Weird
hadn't even
random
noticed
stuff
it.
like that. It's
Mr.
quite a
Ross,
refreshing change
Yes,
from all
Dorothy.
this killing
I'm afraid
and
I've taken up a lot
stabbing
of your time and
and
not done
shooting.
myself any good and made
So
something
yeah,
of a
until
spectacle
next
of
time.
myself.
Frankly,
See
young
ya.
woman, you have.
Bye.
Well, if you won't help me, you won't. That's that. If you don't mind,
Hello
I'd
and
like to
welcome
go now.
to
Suppose, my dear, I
part
didn't choose to
2
let you go.
of,
But why?
I think it's still the first
why
character
shouldn't you?
I think we're helping out in the Tales of a
Who was it?
Wasteland
Was
mod,
it
because
Meredith who
in the
remarked,
description
"The
it
last
said
thing
that there were
a
3
civilized man
characters, so I guess it's still
will
part
be
of the
woman."
first sort of
I think he
storyline.
was, yes. And you
So
know,
yeah,
slanderous
we got
words
that
do a
note
great
from
deal
the
of harm.
safe,
But I
and
haven't
here
done
is,
you any harm so far.
We're all
Bye-bye.
alone in this house.
yeah, which presumably
There's not
tells
even
us
a
what to do
servant here.
next.
Now, if I chose to get
So let's
between you
just
and
skim
the
through
door
this
like this...
quickly.
Keep away from me.
Oh, I'm not coming near you, Dorothy. I'm merely standing between
It
you
looks
and
like
the
he
door.
wants us to make some spicy
Now, I suppose you
firefly
realize that-
soup.
I could turn very nasty if I like.
What are you going to do?
I mean, these things aren't all that major. I mean,
I'm going to open the door for you like this.
wow. Oh, I guess it does
I'm
kind of
going
make
to say,
sense because
God bless you, my
in the
child.
mod description, the
Visit
first
a New
character
Year's
is
greeting.
called the chef, so
I'm
I
going
guess
to
it sort of
show you out.
fits.
I wish you good night.
So yeah, to the east of the source of Good Springs water.
You don't
I guess that's
mind?
all we need to know then, isn't it?
Certainly not.
Yeah,
You've
we
got
have to
something to hide, haven't you,
apparently
Mr.
go
Ross?
hunt some fireflies and
Nothing,
use
young
our
woman.
parts
That I can't hide.
to make the soup, although I don't know how we could make it. I mean, our survival skill is really low. If anything, we should be collecting the ingredients for him because he is the chef. I mean, yeah, I think that would make a bit more sense. Yeah, so we should be giving the ingredients to him for him to cook
I
it.
want to get police headquarters in
Oh
New York
well.
City. No, that doesn't take too long. Wait.
Maybe he wants to take us
get
on
me
as
the
a
local
trainee
police
chef.
station. This is Mallingford 8891.
The local police station?
Yes, that's right.
The number you want
But
is
yeah,
Mallingford
this one should be
326.
easy enough
I will
since
ring
it's
them.
pretty close to Good Springs.
Why is he so confident? What has he got up his sleeve?
I still can't get the Beyond the Boulder Dome working,
Oh, let me speak
which
to
is
the
such a
chief of
shame. I
police,
really
please.
wanted to try that out, but maybe I just have far too many mods now. Maybe I've sort of hit that limit to how many you
I'm
can
speaking from
install.
Green Acres, Mr. Derek Rolfe's house.
Well,
about
from my
2 miles
computer
off the
anyways,
post
I'm
road.
pretty sure other
do you
people
know
with
it?
better rigs should have no problems.
I can hardly hear you.
I don't dare talk loud. I'm speaking
My
from a
God,
phone
is this
just
taking
outside
a
the
long
billiard room
time to
door.
load.
Well, what about it?
Listen, you want to recover the city and provincial bank money, don't you?
Sure do, miss. That money's hot, but...
Well, it's here. It's in this
Yeah,
house.
holy
in this
crap, that load
billiard room
screen.
now.
Oh, who's
Oh,
got it?
Derek Rolfe
don't know what it's
himself.
doing now. I think it's loading in the Nevada skies
Is this on the level?
stuff.
I
Yeah, look, you
swear
see the
it's
rain.
true. I've seen the money.
Ralph's a prominent
Guess
people,
we'll
you
just
know.
I
fast
can't
travel
help that.
to
There's a big
Good
suitcase
Springs
completely
source.
full of money in packages fastened with the paper label of the
So
city
I guess
and
we just head
provincial
east.
bank. And that's not his own
I
bank.
really do hope that the game
The lid of
doesn't
the
mess
suitcase
up
wasn't
and,
quite
not
closed. He thought
not
he'd be alone
spawn
here
the
tonight, and that's why he was
fireflies,
careless.
because then I'll be screwed.
You know you saw the money?
Did I see the money? I'm not quite sure.
You're not sure?
No, I could almost have sworn he knew I saw the money, but...
Oh, this is
but
gonna
he
take a
didn't
long
seem to
time to load,
care.
isn't it?
Be careful. The billiard room door's opening.
Oh my goodness.
Someone using the telephone out here.
Excuse me, Mr. Roth.
Yeah, I think the
only-
rain does have...
Oh, these
Yeah,
doors
this
are
does
all
definitely
fixed,
have an
but I was
impact
under the
on
impression that I heard
performance.
somebody say police.
Yes. Well, yes, you did.
You weren't phoning the police by any chance, were you?
Yes,
Looks like we're
I
all good
was.
for now though.
I,
Go
Well,
on,
And
go
the
on,
rain
go on. Why?
as a
appears
matter
to
of
have
fact, I was
dispersed,
trying to
which
get
is
in touch with
pretty good.
Jerry. That's it. He's at police headquarters in New York, and I was trying to get in touch with him to see if they'd let me talk to him on New Year's Eve. You know,
Who's this
I
guy?
thought it would cheer him up.
Look, miss.
I don't remember this being here.
Police, are you still there?
What's that?
This little
Well,
caravan.
Well, it's a New York call relayed through the local station. You don't mind?
Not at all. Please go right ahead. Oh, by the way,
What?
Yeah,
I
who's
don't
this
think
guy
you'll find
here?
that money, young woman.
Hello?
Good night.
Can you help
Barton
me?
Thorne.
Listen, miss. Are you still on the end of the wire, aren't you?
My
Yes, but
girl
I
is
couldn't
trapped by
talk to
geckos
you.
on the
He was
ridge,
here.
and I can't get to
Who
her.
was there?
Please,
Derek Ross.
Oh my
she's
god,
going to
another
die.
Said
quest.
I'd never find the money.
Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to
no,
the right.
He just
They're at the top
smiles
of the
and
trail.
smiles. He's got
Top of the
some trick
trail.
up his
You will?
sleeve. I know it.
Thank you for
It'll
help.
have to be a good one.
Please never mind that. Can you come
So,
over now?
past the radio tower.
Oh, all right, miss.
Well, I might just try and get this mission done first.
Who else is in the house with you?
Nobody. I'm all alone.
It's not an actual... It looks like an unmarked quest, so this could be added
I
in
don't see what
from
I can do. That's all the more reason for you to
Tales
get
of
here
the Burning
quickly.
Sands as
I
well, just as
swear
a
you'll
little
find the money in that
diversion.
billiard room. Only hurry.
I don't know though. I don't see the radio tower.
5 minutes. 10 minutes. 15 minutes.
So I think it's probably best to
Seem a
take
very
out
long
the
time to a waiting
fireflies.
girl crouching in a cold and dim-lit hallway.
I'm just paranoid that
Outside
something
a
will go
closed
wrong.
door, hearing only the clicking of billiard balls.
Yep, the powder gangers are here as usual.
Wondering and praying until
Yeah, these two powder gangers pretty much respawn here every single time.
Stale.
Ooh,
I'm Joe
is
Howard,
that the
the
radio
chief of
tower?
police.
Or
Yes,
looks
I
like a
recognize your
billboard.
voice.
The front door wasn't locked, so I just walked in.
I hoped you would. I didn't want to
Oh,
leave
well.
here.
Has Mr. Ralph come out of
We'll
that
worry
room
about
since
that
you talked to me?
later.
No,
And according to what you claim, he's still in there with a suitcase full of money.
that's right, Mr. Hollister.
Now, look, miss, before we go any further, there's something I ought
Yes.
to tell you.
Well,
Well, I
I saw some
checked
gunfire
New
over
York
there.
about you.
and what did they say?
Yes, Miss Hollister? And
Whoa,
what did they say about her?
that's
Mr.
not
Ross,
gunfire, that's... Wait, yeah,
So
that
you
is...
could hear
Someone's using an
everything through that door.
Of course, I
incinerator.
could hear everything through the door, including your conversation with our friend, the chief of police.
Okay, no.
Good evening, Mr. Hollister.
Oh no, those are the
Hey, Mr.
fireflies, holy
This
crap.
young lady says...
I know what she says. Will you come into the billiard room, please?
I guess that
Both
sort
of
of
you?
makes sense, but...
Thank you.
Yeah, these enemies are so
Just
cool.
what trick are you up
They're
to
the
now?
original
You
fireflies,
talk
but
of
they
tricks.
shoot...
Now, just a minute.
No,
now.
but they spit
Take it
fireballs at you, that's
What
pretty
I
cool.
want to know is where's this suitcase Miss Dale was talking about?
There it is.
What, you mean that empty suitcase on the bench beside you?
Empty suitcase.
Yes,
yeah.
that's what I said.
It wasn't
I'm not
empty
sure
when I
which
left
one
this
to
room.
take. I guess
you
I'll
mind
take
seeing for
both,
yourself?
just to be
Well, it isn't empty.
safe.
It's empty now, miss.
Hollister,
Boat
it will
fly
gratify me to
bog.
clear this matter up
Yeah,
here
this
and
has
now.
been
It'd gratify
added in
me,
as a
too.
new
I'm tired of
location.
this slanderous nonsense, and I mean to end it. This young woman told you that I had, what was it? Some $88,000 in this room
Pretty
only a few
nice.
minutes ago.
I still say you had.
Curb your temper,
See if
please,
there's
while
any
I
more
ask you some straight questions.
fireflies.
Can you do that?
You better answer him,
Yeah.
miss.
All right, I'll try.
Oh my god, yeah, this
Did I or
assisted
did I
targeting
not leave
visor
the billiard
thing
room at
really
any time?
helps.
No, you didn't.
Good. Well, there's only one door
Whoa,
and no window. And a skylight covered with snow. So I didn't leave that way, did I?
No, I suppose you didn't.
Therefore, unless you're lying, the money must still be in this room.
Yes.
Then where is it?
I don't
so
know.
yeah,
You
just
must have
collect
hidden it
some more
someplace.
ingredients.
I'm afraid Mr. Rouse right, miss.
Take a look around you. One pool
Guess
table.
that's most
Comes
of them.
apart so you can examine it. One
There's nothing
radio.
else on my
Go on,
radar, actually,
examine
there's
that
one
pool.
more.
One overhead light, one standing lamp,
Well,
one
I
bare
don't know if
bench,
it's boat
one
flies
rack
over
of
there.
pews, one rack of pool balls.
Oh,
Now that's
well.
everything. Now can you tell
kinda
me
wanna
where
help
I could
out.
hide enough money to fill a suitcase?
I mean,
No,
help
I
find...
can't.
It's impossible, miss. The
girl.
stuff's not here.
It must be here. It's either here or else.
Or else what?
Yeah, he
Or
said
else it's
go up
vanished.
the
Mr.
trail.
Hollister,
I'm
haven't
not,
we had quite enough of this?
Yes, I guess we have.
I don't
Now,
see a
look here,
radio
Miss Dale.
tower
I
anywhere.
like the way you talked, and I thought you were talking straight.
Maybe
Could
I
you
just have
tell
to
me
keep
why
going.
you tried to string me along like that?
You know, I think I can tell you, Chief Hollister.
I
I think I
wasn't
saw a little
exactly
shack
asking
up
you,
there. Is
Mr. Ralph,
that
but-
maybe what he
Well,
was
go ahead.
referring to?
You know, perhaps, that she's engaged to a man who's mixed up in the city and provincial robbery.
He was not.
I've no
It was neither
idea.
a very clever nor a very far-sighted attempt. I'm inclined to
Yeah,
think that she'll not
this
have a job
might
on
be
my
what he's
terms.
talking about.
But as I say, it was a case of any
This
old
place
attempt to
here.
shield Jerry Winston.
Because radio towers are usually
mentioned my name.
Jerry!
on high spots.
Eddie, I'm alive. I'm not a ghost. You needn't dive at me like
But
that.
how did you
Yeah, I guess
get
we can
here?
get a
How
good
did you
view.
get away?
I was trying to
Down
tell you, miss,
below.
when our host butted in.
Even
The
if
DA
this
is
isn't where
convinced
we
your
need
young
to
man had nothing to
head
do
to.
with this.
That's
So,
right, Dolly. And I thought I'd better come out and take you back to New York with me.
But
can't
never
claim this.
glad to see anybody in my life. Put your arms around me.
I don't suppose you'd mind if I picked up
So
the
let's
cue
see
and
if we
went on
can-
practicing. Let's try the 8-ball all the way down the table.
Okay, that's it.
Dolly, it'll be New Year's in a few minutes. There's nothing to worry
There
about.
No,
is
I
something
don't
to
see a
worry
radio
about.
tower
He's
here.
got the money, the whole
The visibility's
88,000.
too low
I
because
know
of
it.
the
I'm
weather.
sure of it. Only we can't find it. It's hidden somewhere in this room.
As I said
That,
before, haven't we
that's
had
it there.
just
That
about
is it
enough
there.
of this?
The chief of police
So we
there
just
won't
had to
believe
head
me, but
a
it's
bit
true.
I've
further
heard a
up.
lot about that money myself.
I'll bet you have, son.
Yeah, let's
Nothing
go.
but hot money, hot money, hot
Let's
money.
go
And
try
where
and
is it? Where is
save
it?
her.
Where is it? Until I thought I was
Oh
going
no,
off
that's
my
not
nut.
it. That's the memorial.
If I could prove Derek
Damn
Rolfe
it.
had anything to do with this, I'd... Dolly, what's the matter?
Mr. Hollister,
Yes, miss?
I think I know now where he's hidden the money.
Let's just check. Is that the memorial? Yeah, it
That
is.
was a
So
bad shot, Mr. Ralph. You've made
Still
the
no
white
radio
ball
tower.
jump clear off the table.
Well, there are plenty of others on the table.
I tell you, I know where he's hidden it.
Is it in this room?
Yes.
But where? In the pool table? In the radio?
don't tell me
Some
that's the
secret
one over
panel?
there.
No.
You better speak up, Dolly.
Has it ever
'Cause I'm not
struck you,
running all the
any
way
of
there.
you, that there is such a thing as an invisible piece of furniture?
An
Invisible piece of furniture. You mean we can't see it?
No, it's in
Apparently
plain
these
sight,
guys took
right in
out
front of your eyes.
Caravan.
But nobody
Or
ever
was this
sees
here
it.
before? I don't
Can't
remember.
see it now.
We may not understand you, Dolly.
I don't
but
really-
by George, Derek Rolfe
No.
does.
Don't really
Look at
have
his
anything
face.
on them.
Yes.
Oh my god,
I'm
look at
looking
that.
at it.
What's the matter with all of you?
Please don't become
quite
emotional,
graphic.
Mr. Rolfe. I detest emotion.
Miss, there's a reward of 10,000 for the recovery of that money. If you know where it is, tell us.
There's nothing easier. It's...
Before
Yeah,
that young
dead
woman says something
corpses
she made
actually
regret,
look
please
like
listen to me.
dead,
You've got him,
rotting
Dolly. I don't know
corpses.
how or why, but you've got him.
With
Go on,
fallout
Mr.
New Vegas
Ralph.
Tell me, Winston,
redesign.
you and I used to play on the same baseball team, didn't we? That's right. What about it? What did I play on that team? You were the pitcher. Why? Was I good? You're the best control and the best fast one I ever... Wait a minute. Why are you picking up that pool ball?
What are you going to do?
So
Take it
it's
easy,
still no
Mr. Ralph.
radio
You three are
tower.
across the room from me. I have a number of rather dangerous objects on the table here, and I'll split that girl's skull if she says another word. Don't be a blasted fool. Think I can't do it?
I really want to go check it
Does
out,
that
but
convince you I haven't lost my pitching
if
arm?
it takes too
You
long,
didn't
then I'll
get a
just
chance
leave
to raise
it.
that gun. No, you don't. Don't try to pick it up. Let it lie down the floor. Get behind me, Dolly. You say where you are. We'll step off first base and...
Maybe you'd better listen.
Or
to
maybe
us.
up meant south in this case. I'm not
What
sure.
are you going to do, Ralph? You can't keep us here forever.
I don't propose to keep you there forever. I'm not so enamored of your company.
Then what's the game?
Well, I'll make a bargain with you.
Well,
My car's outside, with a little more gas than the state allows. Give me 1 clear hour to get away. Well,
There's a radio
what do you say?
tower over there, but
I'm
again,
a
that's
cop, Mr.
really
Ralph.
far
I
away.
can't make any bargains with you.
No?
No, and I'm coming over there after
Ooh, they
you.
don't
You'll
just
compel
seem
me to start throwing. Down, Dolly, down.
more like powder gallons, I think.
Hey, you missed that one,
Yeah,
Mr.
apparently I
Ralph.
missed every
This
single
one?
shot.
That's a shame
Oh, he has
to
quite a
put that
creepy
you right,
mask
Mr.
on.
Ralph, but I'm still coming for you.
You've lost your control, old son. You're done for. That's right. Sit.
Oh, it's just a hockey mask. Yeah, those look pretty
Don't
weird.
get up, but look.
What is it?
The radiator. Steam radiator. It's knocked the whole thing sideways. Did you ever see that happen to a radiator before?
Of course not, because it's a dummy radiator.
Dummy radiator.
Yeah, I got you, Ralph. I'm not too old to handle a bird like you.
You haven't even got a search warrant.
I'll take a chance.
I'm nearly giving up on this now.
What was that about?
Might just
Dummy
carry
radiators.
on
Look.
where I was
Look here.
before.
It's got a little oil burner inside to make it give out heat.
Yeah?
And the hinges at the back to form a lot of compartments where
So
you can
that
hide as much
could
money
be
as
it.
you
Was
like.
that
I saw the
Heroes
hinges when
1?
he told me to go over to the radiator, but I didn't guess what they meant. It's really a safe that never attracts attention
I
because
don't even know
nobody
where
ever
we are at the
notices it.
moment.
And the stuff's here all right.
We're near Quarry
Mr. Hollis.
Junction.
That's what I saw in the suitcase.
Yeah, that's Black Mountain.
I told you there was a $10,000 reward for that, miss.
Oh,
So
did
yeah, I
you
still
hear
don't
that?
see anything.
Turn on the radio, Jerry.
So see what this
Go on, turn it
merchant's
on.
got.
Welcome in the new year. Didn't you tell me, all of you, that the money was hot?
Yeah, those electricity engineers have just been added in by the electricity mod. It's actually pretty cool. But you can't actually speak to them. Look at that. I've added in a couple of really neat little assets. So yeah, I think we'll head back to Novak. Just give up on that. But that's probably due to my lack of spatial awareness. I usually tend to miss out on a lot of things. Yeah, I can't actually believe I missed
And so ends
the house on
Nothing
the
of
hill
my
last time. Yeah, that over
starring
there.
Miss
My
Lampley
goodness.
and George Colora. Tonight's story of Suspense.
Hey there, need anything?
Columbia presents these tales of mystery, intrigue, and dangerous adventure
A little bit of
for
lag.
your relaxation and enjoyment. Next Tuesday there'll be another in this
Has he
series.
got anything
Same hour,
good?
9:30
No.
Eastern Wartime.
I'm on the lookout for the last mod for my katana.
William Spear, the producer.
Actually, I think you get 2 more
John
mods
Beatty, the
for it.
director. Bernard Herrmann, the composer, conductor, and John Dixon.
So yeah, we'll
Carr,
head
the
back
author.
inside and hopefully we'll
Our
have all the
collaborators
ingredients to make
Suspense.
the soup.
This is the Columbia
What's it called?
Broadcasting System.
Firefly soup. No, actually, it's Spacey Firefly suit. He doesn't take the normal Firefly suit. Oh, you need 25 to survival. I guess we'll just read a magazine for this. You need the Firefly soup first, and then you need the spicy seasoning. I think I should have all of these ingredients. Oh no, the purified water. I think I've made a habit of selling water so far. Do I still have it?
This is your narrator, the man in black. Again, about to introduce
yes, I
tonight's
have
Columbia program,
5 left.
Suspense. The
So
story
what were the other
is The
ingredients?
Pit and the Pendulum by Edgar Allan Poe. The adaptation by
Brock
John
flour
Dixon
and
Carr.
pinion nuts.
Our guest is the distinguished American actor, Mr. Henry Hull, who plays the part of a prisoner of the Spanish Inquisition. If you've been with
I
us
have
on
9
this
of
Tuesday
them.
night, you will know that Suspense is compounded of mystery, suspicion, and
Yep, I have
dangerous
enough.
adventure. To hold you in a precarious situation and withhold the solution
So we'll
until the
make
last
the...
possible moment. And so it
Actually,
is
we
with
need
the
the...
Pit and the
You
Pendulum
need to use a
and
magazine
Mr.
right
Hull's
now.
performance, we again hope to keep you in suspense.
Which one is it? Lad's
And
Life.
now, the Pit and the Pendulum.
Yep, Firefly soup. Then we need to make the spicy seasoning. Jalapeno peppers and xanderroot. And the buffalo gourd seed.
With a long agony. And when at length they unbound me and I was permitted to sit, I felt that my senses were leaving me. The sound of the inquisitorial
next?
voices
The
seemed
peppers?
merged in one
I think you need 2 of these.
indeterminate hum. Yet, for a while, I saw, but without terrible an exaggeration, I saw the soft and nearly imperceptible waving of
Let's
a sable
see,
grape
yep.
trees on the walls of the room. I saw the flames
This should
of
be
a
it now.
tall candle
Spicy
which burned on
Firefly
the table.
soup.
I saw the lips of the black hooded judges, and these lips appeared to
Let's see if
me
it's actually here.
white as paper, white as
Yep,
horror.
hoping that the
I saw
chef's
them
satisfied
writhe
with her
with
cooking.
a deadly locution. I saw them fashion the syllables of my name.
But like I said, he should have been cooking it himself.
Jean Delbray, Captain Jean Delbray.
So, I have to run all the way back over to the safe. I think you just pop it in the safe.
I've been confined for many months in a dungeon. I've been tormented by
I think the note
nightmares.
said that there's like a pneumatic tube connected to the house.
Even
So you can just like sort of post things down
I have no
there.
knowledge of where I am or to whom I may be speaking.
You're speaking to me, my son. I am Fra Pedro de Espela, prior of the Dominicans of Segovia.
Yeah, I don't know how the soup won't just spill everywhere though.
Is this the
Oh
court
well.
of the Inquisition? Oh, then God help me.
I think I'm being a bit too specific.
Son, if you trust him.
But I am a French officer.
That is true. A soldier and
Aha.
creature of the arch-fiend Napoleon Bonaparte.
But a French officer nonetheless. A prisoner of war. By what right do you try me in this court?
Let the clerk read the charges against this prisoner. Pray silence while the clerk reads the charges. Charges against the prisoner are as follows.
Yeah, the soup somehow made it with no problems. And yeah,
It's nothing, as the prisoner says. It is no
he has
crime.
given us our next task. In return we got a whole bunch of ingredients. And a free lunch. Yeah, wasteland omelette as well.
One moment. Your Excellency spoke. Now, Antonio, was any cheat employed to trap this girl into marriage against her
Let's
will?
have a look at task 3.
We have
Actually,
no
quick save.
actual evidence of any cheat. Was the girl of age? I believe so. Then wherefore is the prisoner here? This marriage was a deplorable
Die
thing, if you like.
Gearstalt.
Bonaparte himself is almost at the gates of Madrid. His general, the Tsar, menaces our city of Toledo
Who's a
itself.
stranger performing service?
Lawful marriage,
Oh,
however,
that's us, I presume.
sin or crime. There are other matters in the indictment, I think. Then continue, but give us nothing that is not material.
Yeah, so he was really happy with the soup, which is nice to hear.
Being in command of a 5-gun battery of light artillery, to direct the fire of his guns against the Holy Church of St. Martha the Innocent.
Yeah, he's really enjoying that suit.
Malice destroyed that church utterly.
He's talking about his childhood and how much this meant to him.
What I have to say. The church blew up, I think.
Will you boast of your opinion, man?
It blew up because it was stored with kegs of gunpowder for your army. I had every right to fire on it.
And that is all the defense you have to make.
I tell you,
This
I
is
had every right to fire
quite a
on
lot
it.
of backstory for a character we've not actually seen yet.
Above God's law.
I don't know. I did my duty, that's all. Long live the Emperor!
Captain Dalbray, mark what I say. No man, however great his heresy,
Yeah,
is ever
so
condemned to be burnt in the fire.
he also gave us like an elevator gear. I wonder what that's for. Maybe to fix the lift or something.
No pity, no atonement. The only sentence of this court can be death. Death. The secular or government arm to which we
refreshing
must
beverage and a 10% down
devise
payment.
two ways of punishment in cases such as yours. You hear the tolling of the bell.
Alright, so
Hear them. It is the possession of the condemned, going to the auto da fe. Soon the yellow light
so
of
maybe
flames
we'll
will
have to
stream
fix
through
his
the windows and
elevator.
flicker on floor and ceiling.
Yeah, I've already destroyed the pylon.
Most of those condemned out of mercy will be strangled before they are burned. It cannot be so with you, Jean d'Albret. You must die in one of two ways. Either
Oh no,
with the direst
I've somehow
physical
skipped to
agony,
a different note.
fire of green wood, ice bandages about the head and the heart.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Does not approach too quickly.
Skip to the
Or
first
else,
note we
Jean
had.
d'Albret, you must die in a subtle
Yeah,
other
so
way.
yeah, mechanical difficulties, we actually have to fix it.
The
Determine
Lord
the
does
issue
not
to be a
permit
pair of
me to
stripped
tell you
gears.
now what this other way is. Sentence of this court, therefore.
Yeah, he has one gear, we need to find another one.
I had swooned. Yet still,
Make a
I would
close
not say
visual
that all of
comparison to
consciousness was
procure
lost.
the
In the
appropriate
deepest
part.
slumber, no. In delirium, no. In a swoon, no. In death, no. Even in the
Okay,
grave,
so looks like we
all
just,
is not lost.
it's just simply a
There are
case of
shadows
heading
of
to
memory
Old Lady
which tell
Gibson's
us indistinct
scrapyard.
tall figures that lifted me and bore me.
Probably have to
I had
expect to be charged a premium,
Still down, until a hideous dizziness
as
oppressed me
always.
at that descent into the earth.
Yeah, she's a good businessman. I
As
mean,
consciousness swam
don't let her
back to
looks
my
deceive you. I mean,
Darkness.
you're just being like a
stone
innocent old
floor
lady.
and darkness. Oh, Beatrice.
So, you're back.
My wife, Beatrice.
Hopefully this appears in her
Yes, Sean.
You were here
inventory.
in the dungeons of the Inquisition.
I am not really speaking
No.
to you, my poor Jean.
I guess we might just have to like
Imagination.
Am I mad then?
look around the
But your
scrapyard
brain
and maybe just
seizes. You
find it
only
lying around.
think you hear it.
No, I didn't
No
quite want
idea.
you clearly, as clearly as I once heard you.
In the little church
Take
near
it?
the April where we were married.
Yes, I destroyed that church, Beatrice. I had to. It was my commanding officer.
Yeah, I'll have a
I
look
know,
around the
Jean.
scrapyard.
Be comforted. There are those who care.
You won't leave me.
As long as I am in your heart.
This all counts as stealing.
I was
Actually, who's this? I don't actually think I've been here before, not even in my first playthrough.
Now I'm free.
So maybe she'll have it? Yeah, she's not got a voice, so she might have been
Remember,
added in.
my voice comes only
from
from
the
your
quest.
own brain. Are you fettered?
No.
They've not chained you to the wall.
Or it could have just been from
In a uniform, they
a
give
world
me
of pain.
sandals and a robe of what feels like coarse serge, but I'm still free.
Yeah, I usually make a habit of buying all the cheap
Take
ammo.
courage, Jean.
Free.
I
And
can
in the
find.
grasp of the Inquisition. Beatrice,
Yes, Sean.
it's completely dark. There's hardly any air. I'd better get up. I dread to
yeah,
stretch
let's
out
see
my
what
hand. Suppose
she's got.
it buried me alive.
Courage. Can you stand up?
I think so, yes.
Then walk.
Right, anything
Walk
else?
as far as you can. Measure the limit of the cell.
MP7 suppressor. I might get that actually. I have one back at my house.
Yes, now pray.
I've not used the MP7 before, but
Always meant well.
I guess I just like collecting stuff.
3, 4.
You are very weak, Sean. Rest a moment.
Where are you now, Beatrice? In the flesh, I mean.
No, I don't think
Sean.
she's
In the
got
old house by the olive grove.
the elevator
Go and
gear
look my
either.
Yes, I know it.
Each
We just have
morning
to
I
look
climb
around.
to the hilltop and watch.
Go on.
Sometimes I think
I'll
I
just
hear
pick up the
guns
suppressor.
rumble in the hills, and long
I've got
moving
plenty of
mountains
caps anyways,
red
over
dust
100,000.
First come the heavy cavalry in plume-crested
Pretty
helmets,
much, you know,
on their
me
flanks
set for the
wheeling like
game.
hawks, light hussars in blue and scarlet, and behind them, in a glitter of bayonets as vast as light points on the sea.
Oh, this is going to be a bloody...
The long grey coats and the tall bearskin
It's going to be like a pixel hunt.
It is only a vision, my dear one. They do not
Maybe it's just inside the building. With a little shack.
I cannot tell.
Then I must face what has been.
Or maybe it's just like really well hidden.
Walk again, Jean.
That could be it.
Try. Keep your hand in front of you.
No.
The floor is treacherous with slime, but I'll try.
Oh, I don't know how long I'll spend trying to find this thing. Oh, what's this? Gear lizard? That might be it. Look at this vending machine. This is pretty cool. Open gear lizard.
My hand is in front of me.
Yeah, number one, there just happens to be a vending machine that only sells gears.
Nothing, John.
It's a pit. A circular pit.
Yeah, this is definitely where we'll need to
They
go
would have made you walk into
into gear model.
There's a loose fragment of rock just inside.
Yeah, we have a token now, which is good. I don't know what we're doing.
rats it may.
Yes, but
How to enter a gear model, so I guess we actually have to read this.
What is in the pit, Sean?
In the event that you're unsure of your gear model number, consists of 3 characters and are entered in the following order: gear tooth style, gear tooth count, gear weight. I think we actually have to open it up. We'll actually have to look at it. I'll try dropping it. Maybe it actually has a unique model in the game.
A deep sleep fell upon me.
Ah, where is it?
Like that of death.
Too much crap
How
in
long
my
it
inventory.
lasted, I know not. But when I opened my eyes once again,
Ah,
I could see.
I guess that's a good enough picture.
See.
So let's
That
count
prison was large and
the
lofty.
teeth.
Its walls formed a massive
1,
iron
2, 3,
plate.
4,
Both
5,
of us
6,
joined
7,
together.
8,
A
9,
wild,
10.
sulphurous luster. I could not trace its origin. Lit up the dungeon.
And it's
the
just in
circular
like a normal
pit.
circle. Weighs
Dogs,
2.6
skeleton figures painted in
pounds.
evil colors on the iron walls. Skeleton figures, demon figures, gargoyle
Oh,
figures.
yeah, we're on the lookout for this sort of shape though,
As
so
of the effects of the damp.
I don't know what that is.
Slowly and force itself into your mind.
It must stalk you like a tiger.
Must bring you face to face at last with the king of terror.
When I
Yeah, I'm not really sure still.
I lay on my back at full length on a low framework.
I think it's M.
of wood. To this framework, I was securely bound by a long,
Would you actually have to press M?
resembling a surgical bandage. Bound.
Oh, yeah, I think you actually have to type it in.
Why? The bandage passed round and round my body.
M's not
leaving
working,
literally only
so...
my head and my left arm. With much exertion, I could supply myself with food from an earth.
Guys, I'm just clicking it. I don't even know if this is working.
Highly seasoned, but there was no water.
Oh, you enter it here. So this would be M.
Beatrice, where are you?
M N
Your voice sounds stronger.
Does it, John?
MNR.
I can see you now. I can see you as clearly as I saw you months ago.
Oh, I wish it were true.
Your bonnet and the parasol you carried in summer, and the high-waisted blue dress.
I don't know,
Quicker, my dear, and more
it's not working.
Had I been asleep?
Yes, John.
Let me just get a gear token there.
It bound me. Why? Why?
Oh, I don't know what's happening.
Stop those voices! Stop them!
Mine too, Jean. I am not here either, you know. Don't drive me away.
Better, look.
Where?
At the ceiling of this room, 30, 40 feet up, what do you see?
I see painted on the ceiling, figure of Father Time.
Anything else?
But Father Time
Yeah,
carries
it's
no
not.
time.
No.
He
Oh, I
carries
don't know what to
instead
do.
Looks like a gigantic pendulum.
Oh, there's a maintenance terminal here.
About one thing I swear I'm in my right senses. I saw that pendulum move.
A painting cannot move.
Yet I swear the pendulum.
Has it already given me it? No, it's not.
And forth, just like
I guess we'll have a look at what's
Try not to trouble your brain.
here in the back. I'll try and hack the thing.
Take care.
Take care of what? You're not looking at the pendulum now.
Take care of the rats in the pit.
I see them.
Spawning out in dozens. You can see their eyes glitter. One of them ran across the hem of your dress.
Did it, John?
What do they want?
They caught the scent of the meat in the dish beside
But
them.
they'll not get it. Away, you vermin!
Move your hand
Carrion.
above the plate, John. Move.
I don't even know what that means.
I can hardly hear you.
You are sending me away, John.
I'm sending you away.
This might be it.
You can't bear to see the rats running about my feet.
Yep, that's the right one. So let's see what we can do here. I'm pretty sure we messed something up. Power level 20% and low normal.
Falling vermin. There are others I'd rather
Below margin.
I'd rather see.
Does this thing need restocking?
You call me Captain Dalbray. Then in spirit, I am here.
Who are you?
There have been numerous reports of counterfeit
No, I don't know.
gear lizard
I am
tokens
the
in
second
circulation.
Inquisitor, Fra Antonio, whom you thought unfair at your trial. But we were not unfair. We administer the law. That is all.
Right. Flattening a Nuka-Cola bottle cap with a hammer.
I told you what you already get.
Which is?
There are two forms of death.
And applying a line of paint to the edges of the coin.
Death with its direst physical torture. The other, death with its
Maybe we
direst
have to.
mental torture.
Yeah, maybe this is sort of hinting at us to actually craft this token
Your
ourselves.
guess is good. Listen. Do you hear?
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, I know. I hear something.
That fork is used to dimple the metal.
Look at the ceiling.
So you need a hammer, a fork,
Pendulum.
and a bottle
Only a
cap.
foot or so of the X. As you notice, it's not really a pendulum.
Huh.
Its underside is a crescent. Formed
Yeah,
of
a
sharp
new schematic.
of
So
razor
that's what
sharp
we do.
upon
Ah, that's
the great
quite
Captain
cool.
Dalbray. It moves
Yeah, quite cool how they have that here.
but soon it will take
Although
on momentum.
another item we'll need to
Swing
find.
wider and wider.
Another weird, another random item
Presently, as it swings,
is a fork.
you will hear it.
Where the hell am I going to get a fork
And
from?
with each broad movement,
I've seen quite a few of them, but I don't remember where I found them. So this is not ideal. I might just have to look up the console commands again.
lie still.
Maybe she'll have it.
How long before? You need have no immediate fear. It will
For
not be too
no,
How soon? Who can tell?
yeah, I'm not gonna go around the wasteland searching for a fork. I mean,
Perhaps
how
they
dumb does that sound?
Swing wider. I can't
So, you're back.
my eyes from it.
its glitter fascinates
No,
you.
she hasn't got a fork either.
See how it shines
Ah,
in that
screw it.
wild.
I'm gonna end the part here, and then I'm gonna probably look up the console command for a fork. So I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully we can get this thing done.
Still in spirit.
Bye.
And